Y'all see, hey, how y'all doing? We 4 minutes into this. I got Brother Brad Carson there. He's might be at that meeting they got going on with the city of Los Angeles, but I'm thankful that he is here. He represents the United Hood Nation, one of the hoods here, Compton, Watts, Inglewood. I got music going on. Hold on. Thank you. So what we're getting ready to do, let me pull my seat up here. See if I can how can I get comfortable here? Let's see. I got a game going on. Let's see. Can you see the game? Mm-hmm. So I'm working on getting this game here together. I was dropping all the people. They start here. And this one had gotten here. Let me see. I think I'm missing a person. I done knocked him down about 3-4 times. I think I'm missing the blue person. So anyway, this one had landed. She had a home-based business, so she got a big business card. She landed there. You buy a television station and convince every player. Well, y'all looking at my dresser up there? Let me turn around. And convince every player. This is my room. Welcome to my room. You convince every player in the game to market on your station one time. You receive 50% of all the marketing dollars currently on the board, and the bank will give you a matching amount of all the marketing money the other players spend in their marketing. Round to the nearest 1,000 if needed. Okay, well, we're going to work on that, and that's one of those thinking things. You got to do this and do that. So I think I have Brother Lyons that has stepped in from the Lions Den. Hold on, let's see. Brother Wayne Lyons, how are you? Let's see. Brother Wayne, how are you? Yes.
All is well. Just setting up my screen here. How you doing today?
All is well. Well.
Yes.
Here in Las Vegas. I've had my coffee. I haven't had my eggs yet.
Okay.
But we've just we have Brother Brad Carson here as well. I think he might be at an event, so he's probably just listening. But what he represents is what I was saying is United Hood Nation.
That's right.
So what we're seeking to do in all of our neighborhoods, Wayne Lyons, over there. What city are you in now, Wayne?
I'm here calling out of Atlanta, Georgia.
Oh, okay, you're in Atlanta?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, I gotta hook you up with my team there in Atlanta. We have a music team there in Atlanta, all around the world, radio station with Miss Patricia Goins. So I'm gonna definitely have to connect you because we spoke last evening, and music is one of the key components that we're using to gain attention, awareness, create income, and everything else. Music, one of our key things. And then, of course, sports. So, with what we're doing, connecting all of our networks, and connections must connect right now. We're categorizing everything that's music, who's ever producing, singing, writing, want to sing, want to write, want to rap, and all that, play an instrument. They're in a category. They'll be meeting at certain days to get certain things done. All of the sports people, you, Coach Rob, and all the rest, you all will be meeting. Terrell Tillman, you all will be meeting because these are football guys here on the West Coast. And then you're planning what you're going to present. Your sports camp, I know you have your whole array. They've got some things. We've got Bill Montgomery, who's going to be dealing with some soccer and also the pocket computer that he talks about. So there's a group of you all that will definitely network and strategize on your presentation with your budget. This is the game where everybody getting paid on this end. And our paydays, December 20th through the 31st. That's our paydays to collect the cash and keys. And I want y'all to get that in your brain. December 20th through the 31st. That's paydays for collecting cash and keys in all of our cities, because what we're doing now is calling in all of our connections. So people will respond to you. Your program will get the attention of some people that will support because of you, only because of you. So those people need to be brought to the table with our business and marketing people, because we are marketing brands, we're marketing products, we're selling products and brands and services. That's our main goal, selling our brands, our services, and our products. So music, we have songs, we have videos, and then we're doing publishing companies, we're doing record labels, we have those that have the books. We're already in the bookstore, the book nook over there in Compton at the Made in Compton store. They have most of the books that are part of our network. They're on display there, and you can purchase and order books, Made in Compton store. So, but everybody has their online presence. So right now, we're looking at what program are you presenting. Put it in a budget format. What is it going to cost for your travel, your hotel, if you're local? What is it going to cost, for your time per day? All of that. We need to get these to our sponsors, because we do have more sponsors this year. And we want to definitely thank Chef Fred for his portion for picking up last year our first program. We thank Chef Frederick Sacramento for being our sponsor for that last year for the Willie Davis Day weekend. And so I see Brother Terrell Tillman has tapped in as well. So we made an audio, which I sent it out. It's like 24 minutes. I think only 2 people were able to get that audio, and that's Nichelle and Terrell. But I did a radio talking about the importance of supporting those that already have their products, those that already have their services. We have to now, as they say, internally support all of our collaboratives, all of our collaborators, everybody who is they got a product, they got a service, they have something, and they're part of this network. They've been a part of this network, and they're positioned at this point in time to be a presenter, because we're looking for everybody to present what they do and at the same time get paid for it. It's that time. So we're looking forward for you to create your flyer. We need a flyer of what your presentation is going to be. So please submit that to me as soon as possible, because we have a booklet. We have a booklet that they call them souvenir program books. We are putting it together. And so it will. Well, that's the one we have for that. We have this, okay, in the book, Tribute to Willie Davis, and the support team sponsorship supports. This one is in there for $2,500. Underwrites 3 youth from the local area. Flow City Sports Camp also receives a letter of appreciation, recognized quarter team sponsored during the Flow City camp and the honor them ceremony. So there are things that this book explains about, like for our housing program, how real estate owners can support. It's in here, who to contact. And, this is the Willie Davis portion that came in this book. I don't know if you can see that very well, but we have that. So we have a lot of what we call literature. Let's see this right here. We have a lot of literature that we want to create to make our souvenir program book. Let's see. Da, 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 da. Can you see that? Yeah. So we're getting all these things together so we can make the greatest presentation that we've had before. Now, like I said, we've been working together for a few years in the city of Compton and Inglewood and around. So now it's time to put up and show up what we have accomplished. So all of your products, everything that you have, make sure, as they say, your one page. We have your one pager that can go into our promotions and our marketing package. And when we do come to town, when we get to Los Angeles this soon coming week, I'm going to see if we could put a team that can put a couple of hours together at a time where we can actually do the sales and promotions. We're in the same environment for 2 hours. We're not just talking and jiving. We're in here calling, marketing, emailing, promoting, creating infomercials, because we create our infomercial to announce what it is we're doing and what we have and how to reach. So you know what we do. We just have to do it consistently with the same goal in mind. This is the second annual Willie Davis Day weekend coming up, the 19th of December through the 21st. And we have a series of workshops that will begin actually on the 8th of December with our music and arts workshops in Inglewood. And then I know Terrell has a program that he's working with in the city of Gardena. So we're going to be connecting with Gardena through Terrell and the church building that is allowing us to use their location in La Brea, on La Brea in Inglewood is 400 South La Brea. So we're going to have our workshop starting. We'll be there Sunday. Tomorrow, Lord bless and get me to get there. We'll be there for service Sunday, but then the workshops will begin that Monday, and we seek to go on through the rest of the week. All the artists that desire to be on our network, because we're going to be doing the showcase. All of you who desire to be on it, Terrell, I know you've got a group of artists. Get them ready and get them all packaged by next week, December the 8th through the 12th. Get them packaged, presented, ready to go, because the 13th we are live at Compton College with the car show, the one and only. This is the 5th annual. Mama Rita and Uncle Gary, they're ready at Compton College, and we want to bring a big splash ourselves. They're gonna have the little snow, the winter wonderland. They're gonna have everything. So bring the children, nieces, nephews, cousins. Bring the family out. Become a vendor. If you want to be a vendor with them, Saturday, the 13th of December at Compton Community College, it's $120 for a regular vendor selling your books or your clothing or something. If you're a food vendor, it's $150. And so you need to get that into Miss Rita, Mama Rita. You need to get that in to her. And we do have her Cash App information. I think it's $ Rita Belfry. And that Belfry is BELFREYRITA. So, but you'll check prior to doing that. If you would like to become a vendor, make sure you reach out. And I am talking and I don't have her email in my face. So I'll just say, call me 559-997-4313 so I can get you your vendorship booth through Miss Rita. If you'd like to cook, now I know Chef Freddie is going to do gumbo. He's going to have bowls of gumbo that he'll be selling, and see about doing some type of a breakfast. Be there early. The gate opens, I think, at 9 o'clock. They start rolling in at 9 a.m. We're going to be there early. Vendors will be there at least by 7:30, 8 o'clock, so you can set up your booth and be able to present what you have as the One Love Compton Car Show. Let me turn my music down. I'll be looking at my room. Yes, yes, yes. Listen, I guess she said, well, it's too late. I'm already in here. So listen, the whole goal is to create our market, a stronger market of clients. And I'm not meaning like, I'm talking about customers, people that are purchasing our products. We got to get a strong market, and we got to push our agenda. I'm pushing United Hood Nation. I'm pushing United Hood Day all around the world on January 1st. That's the day that um, um, he signed emancipation. Abraham Lincoln signed emancipation for us to be free January 1st. So we want to acknowledge that day because most people never do. That's Emancipation Day for us. So that's why Juneteenth came out, because 6 months later they found out in Galveston, Texas, and now they're celebrating Juneteenth. But no, celebrate the original, the whole day that everybody got set free, January 1st. So it's not about New Year's. It's freedom. Okay, it's Freedom Day for us as a people that were babies of slaves here in America, American slaves. So we want to honor that January 1st and make that our first uh, International United Hood Day. So, no matter what neighborhood you represent, where you come from, it's all about us in this whole country, America. We are one big hood. You understand? Because who runs who, I would say, who dictates the rhythm of everything? The communities that have served music, sports, education, technology, science, engineering, mathematics, research, art. What culture has dominated and brought forth the original um, uh, things that we call epic? It was our culture, the American uh, slaves, the babies of American slaves, and those that came forth out of that freedom and started all the communities that they did. This is what we're honoring. This is what we're upholding, and this is how we're networking and collaborating to build. Now, this game, as I was sharing with y'all, is one of our main tools and to learn. I don't want to do the losses marketing card. Let's see what it'll say. You begin a new marketing campaign. Roll one dice. If it's an even number, your campaign is successful, and you receive all the money in your marketing account bank plus 500%. If it is an odd number, you lose all the money in your marketing account to the bank. What's this 500%? See, we're gonna have to really look at this. And then let's see, another big business card. Choose a player and buy half of one of their businesses. Roll two dice, multiply by $10,000, and you pay the player half that amount, and the bank will pay the player the other half. You own 50% interest in their business. You share in the profits and expenses, 50%. You can choose not to, but you must make that choice before you roll. Okay, these are some of the things that teaches you how to do your business and your marketing. What does this marketing card say? You publicly back a candidate. Now, this is not for a nonprofit. This is a business. You publicly back a candidate for political office and they turn out to be a jerk. Oh, my Lord, help us now. Your brand takes a huge hit. You lose all the money in your marketing account to the bank. Oh, that's terrible. So, anyway, this is teaching you how to be an entrepreneur, a home based business. Oh, I done knocked the people down again. Oh, no, don't fall off. Okay. People are falling off. Choose a player and you both roll two dice. The person with the lower roll must pay the. Oh, my gosh. Okay, this is an interesting game. So we want to learn from this because it's already STEM certified. So we wanted to get it into the juvenile justice system. So young people, 12 years of age, higher, that may be detained can learn how to monetize their gifts and talents, learn how to start a business. So when they come out, that's what this was about. He has the reentry game. I believe we are going to be looking for some guys. So I need Terrell and Brad to get a group of players, just maybe 4 guys or girls that would like to learn the reentry game of this entrepreneur game and play that game. And what we want to do is match a bank, because see, we're doing it for real. So we want to get some of the bankers that we started relationships with, and even some of the credit unions. Who do we go to? Self Help Credit Union, Kamisha, over on Crenshaw in LA, and then the Rise Credit Union here in Las Vegas. And we learned about them through Catherine Duncan. So we're going through our credit unions and banks, and also BMO. I'm a customer with BMO. We've been to the BMO in Vegas, the BMO downtown LA, making relationships. We have a game. We want to get that game distributed. We want them to buy 10, 20, 30 games to give to their customers who we are, or maybe we can, they buy them and we give the game to somebody who opens up an account. They buy the game through us. We get a percentage of the game sales, and the person that opens the account gets the game, and then they commit to playing the game. And this is what we want to encourage people. We want to create video games of us playing the game. You know, make video playing the game to make it interesting so people will get involved, because if we get everybody on the same path, learning something on the same time, we can be successful. Just like with I was talking about Terrell's book, Lessons Learned. That's lessons with a Z. His book is about reentry, and it's even for the people who are the family members of the reentry families. So it's all here. Now, if anybody wants to talk, you're welcome to talk. I have 3 powerful, purposeful men online now. I don't know what your schedules are, where you are, but if you're able to chime in, you're welcome to chime in now, because this is what it's all about. So, in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Well, I'd like to say something to Real Tillman from Lessons Learned. Can everybody hear me?
Yes, we can, dear. Thank you.
Grand Rising, everyone. And thank you, Crystal, for having me on this platform.
Absolutely, sugar.
And I do appreciate the camaraderie and the partnership. And I just want to let everybody know that I am here. I'm here to support the movement um, as a reentry specialist, public safety specialist, uh, and to be here as a partner to help in any type of way that I can. I do have a book available, a reentry book available, and it's not just for reentry people or reentry families. It's also for reentry professionals and anybody that's dealing with the reentry population. And it also is it's a great self-help book, and it can help anybody, whether you're a reentry person or not. And I'm definitely trying to line up the space in Inglewood to have a workshop over there. So everything I'm doing is, in sequence with what Miss Crystal Davis is setting forward. And I'm just glad to be a part of the team. And I'm gonna do my part definitely. So just wanted to reach out and be here to support. And I'm here. Let everybody know I'm here. The Renchi King is here, and I'm here to service everybody as I can. I also have a podcast that's actually debuting next week, December 11th. It's called Trust and Believe, and it's an educational reentry podcast. It's very educational. It's not about prison stories or prison gangs or no gang bang and stuff. It's actually about teaching people how to get out here and navigate their life after doing their journey. So it's going to be a podcast that's going to be displaying a lot of reentry information and how to navigate the journey. And I will be here for the duration. So here, and I just wanted to let everybody know that, and they can contact me uh, on my number 323-537-5908. You can also contact me or email my lessons learned website, which is lessons learned LessonsLearned.com, and that's how you reach my website. So I just wanted to say I'm here and I'm in support of you, Crystal Davis, and the movement like we've been doing for these few years. And I'm just here. So I just want to let everybody know I'm here and I'm available. And also, if you want to purchase books, you can purchase them directly from me on Amazon. The books are $100, but if you purchase them from me, you'll get give you a $50 discount, and I'll also give you an autographed copy. I'll autograph your copy straight for you. So you can either go on Amazon and pay 100 and don't get autograph, or you can get it from me directly and get the autograph with it.
Ooh, I like that. December the 11th. Is that what day is that?
December 11th. That is Friday. No, no,
Okay.
no. Wait. Yeah, I believe it's no. Wait, I believe it's Thursday. It's a
Thursday? Okay. Okay. So December the 11th, Thursday. Where is that going to be?
It's going to be on Instagram at
Okay. It's going to be on Instagram. Okay. Okay. I guess his audio's going out. So Thursday, December the 11th, we're going to look for Terrell Tillman's podcast, Terrell Tillman Sr., his podcast on Instagram. And so when he gets back in, he'll give us that handle on how to reach him at Instagram. I'm sure it's probably just his name, TerrallTillman. So that book, as I was telling you about, $100 on Amazon.com. Terrell Tillman Lessons Learned, LESSONZ, LEARN, NED or NE. So it's Lessons Learned. Go to Amazon and get it for $100 or get it straight through him. Are you back with us with audio, Terrell? Okay. So we just want everybody to really get in gear. Put your dollars aside so we can support and uplift each other with what we have. Wayne Lyons, what do you have? Do you have a product, Wayne Lyons? You better have a product or service so you can come on and sell it right now, Wayne Lyons. Are you ready to sell it?
I have a lot of things I can offer. Many things, and depends on what you're looking for, whether it's business capital. If you're starting off a business and you're looking to get increasing in funding, I offer that as a service. Virtual therapy, if you're looking for mental wellness, social emotional learning. Also, entrepreneurship, if you're looking for an e-learning platform where you could grow your business, or a marketing platform if you want to help others market their business. We have affiliate marketing programs where you could just join in, and by sharing the links, sharing your leadership, you get a chance to generate income from the people who you bring into the platform. Also, we have a business launching event coming out this Friday. If you want to participate and be present to get more information about that business, where you could get legal production, legal protection, so lawyers and attorneys, being able to have access to healthcare, being able to have access to, if you want a family will, we have a business that helps you to get all of those services and also offer those services as a business community leader. So I'm launching that business this Friday. We're gonna have a Zoom. So if you want an invitation to that business launching, you could email me at wlyons@eftYprograms.org. And that's gonna be this Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern time. I'm here in Atlanta. But yeah, it's many things that we could offer, from A to Z: how to start your business, how to run your business, how to grow your business, and how to expand your business and help others become a part of your business. We offer mentorship, training, and the resources to help you get all of those things. So definitely tap in with me, and I look forward to helping and serving the community.
Absolutely wonderful. I want to ask you this, Wayne, because we need some football players in the Los Angeles area. And I would even say some in the Las Vegas area because it's only like 4 hours or so of a drive from Las Vegas to Los Angeles. So we do plan to come into both of the cities when we have the Willie Davis Day weekend coming up. So what I'm going to say, we are looking for any available women, men, and youth football players, whether you're playing flag football, whether you're playing soccer, whether you are playing tackle football, and even basketball. We need some players. Okay, we need some players because we're going to have a celebrity basketball game in honor of my husband, Sonny Wells. And Sonny passed December the 22nd of 2021. So December 22nd, we're going to have that celebrity basketball game. And we don't have the area that we're going to actually have that game, but we know we're going to have that game on the 22nd. So we are looking for players for the game. We're looking for players for the football, the soccer. Whether you're retired, whether you're young, whether you're old, we'll organize how, but we're mainly going to do the camp. So it'll be the run, punt, pass, and the kick and all that. We'll do those type of things, where they'll, bring the whistle. Y'all know y'all coaches, and then they'll run so fast and they'll stop do something. So we're gonna look for that, of different plays that can be made, and just to kind of do some training and get an idea of what people are able and willing to do, because some of them are still eligible to maybe get a scholarship and go to college. So however we can be of support by learning the capacity of people's skills, gifts, and talents, that's what we're here to do, help them monetize their gifts and talents, because there's a lot happening in marketing, promotions, and advertising of the high school athletes, the college athletes. They're able to get paid now for marketing. So there's a lot we can do by having relationships. This is what I keep on the drive home. We need relationships with our bankers. We need relationships with our real estate brokers and agents. We need the relationships, because when we call on them for something, we can pick up the phone and not have to go through so many other layers of people to get the results that we need. We can go straight to the person because we have a relationship. They know who we are. They know what we're doing. We're reputable in their eyes. They're reputable in our eyes. We work together. That's what we're doing. Bonding relationships right now is very key, very important, very key. How do you stand out of the crowd? This is what we have to do. We have to stand out of all the crowds and lines. No, you know, you got to know it's our time to be chosen. So you have to be in that place in favor. Favor. Thank you. So making those relationships is the key thing. Some of you are doing it. Now we would like for you to do it on behalf of the collaborative. That we're bringing the whole team together through sports, arts, edutainment, entrepreneurship. So we know, again, United Hood Nation, this is how we're reaching our target audience, the people in the community, by structuring events under that United Hood Nation, lessons learned, all the curriculums that we have, the events that we're doing. We're using the parks, LA County Parks. I see you, Brother Carson. We're using the parks, LA County Parks and Recreation. So we're making relationships with park supervisors. Jesse Owens Park, I want to say Athens Park, and Helen Keller Park. Those are LA County parks. Ted Watkins Park, Kenneth Hahn Regional Park. Those are LA County. So we make relationships with them, which basically I have. I'm not telling you something that I'm not doing or have not already done. I'm just telling you to do it in your arena, because when we all get together, then we have a larger pool of support, because we got to see that it's all connected. They have to see that we're all connected. So we're doing movies, we're doing music. That's our music and television production. So we're getting everybody's storylines. Who are you? When did you start? When were you born? Where were you born? Where'd your parents come from? Your family. So we're looking at our heritage, our generational wealth, because it's about family love. Y'all don't understand. It's about families right now. It's about our the what do they call it, the this reparations and stuff. It's about, who are you connected to your family tree. So it is about families. Y'all need to get connected with the family, bring the family together again, the reunion. So this is the type of thing that we're doing. Your family will get involved. You got money coming out of your projects. Y'all bringing in things, and you got showcases, and the talent is going. They want to get involved. So this is what we're doing this month. I told them this month we got to go in so hard that every dollar, dime, key, cash thing we need will come pouring out. It's in the church arena, it's in the schools, the HBCUs, it's in the banks, the real estate. Money is sitting there. Brad tells us about the CRA, Community Reinvestment Act. That's the banks. Brad, you want to say something now? Go ahead.
Yes, thank you for having me. Thank you everybody for being online and taking your time this Saturday. My name is Brad Carson. I'm in Los Angeles. We I started getting jobs for essentially gang members back in the early 1990s. That was during the peak of crack cocaine, and particularly in the construction building trade industry. And it turned out that jobs actually create peace, um, particularly if the job pays well, has benefits, and it's a career and not just a job. With that said, we put together a collective of gang truce peacemakers throughout the county. Showed up at the county board of supervisors with 200 gang members, supported by 50 nonprofits, faith-based organizations, and a $7 billion developer called Playa Vista. And we essentially demanded that we get 10% of the jobs of a $1.6 billion bond measure to improve all the parks countywide. We then took that 10% of all those jobs, which turned out 10 years later to be $54 million in the wages paid to what we called at risk youth, which is a term, a layman's term for probationers, parolees, gang members, and felons. We threw in the veterans 10 years later to make it politically more correct. And ultimately, these at risk youth got $54 million of wages paid, put in their pockets, and the crime rate went down dramatically. So that was the parks and recs that Crystal was talking about. And since that time, we did summer night lights for at-risk youth at the parks, and as well as Parks After Dark. Summer night lights was LA City. Parks After Dark is LA County. And so we went county wide with that. And to this day, we're continuously doing that. With that said, we expanded local targeted worker hiring for probationers, parolees, gang members, and felons in the city and the county uh, throughout and institutionalized it to the tune that every time we build a road, a school, a bridge, a harbor, a park, the Metro Transit Authority going down Crenshaw, we have local targeted worker hiring, construction careers as a public policy implemented by project labor agreements, which are union jobs for union apprenticeships for union careers. And for non-union jobs, it was community benefits agreements, and particularly permanent jobs after the capital improvement public works projects are done, like the SoFi Stadium. We get those permanent jobs as well, and then we act as a job coordinator to make sure that all that happens. We can repeat that and replicate that and scale that to any city in any political, geographical, urban area throughout the United States. And we're looking forward to working with each and every one of you on this phone call to make that happen.
This
Got my
is
Crystal's
this
got
is.
my name, my number, and my email.
Oh, go
You
ahead.
can
Go
go
ahead.
to contact, get more information. Looking forward to working together with everybody. And with that said, I'm gonna go to Mayor Karen Bass here in LA County, and LA City. She's having a reentry resource fair, and I'm gonna go out there and do my thing networking wise. Peace. Be out. Is there any questions for me?
Absolutely. Well, I just want to say, who who do they need to contact? Do they need to contact the mayor? Because see, Wayne is in Detroit. I mean, he's in Atlanta, and we have other people in Houston and Richmond. So, who do they need to contact for your program to be implemented? Like, say they bring you in, but do you need to meet the mayor, the council people? Who do they need to really bring you to the attention in their city to get United Hood Nation implemented in their city and jobs create peace? How would that happen?
Well, if they're in your circle, Crystals, they can contact you, and then you can contact me. It'd be easier that way because
But they
I'm
need,
a very
who do they
busy
need to
person.
know in their city?
Oh,
Once they contact me or you, is they need, you need to meet with their who? Mayor, the council people, the chief of police, their probation. Who do you need to meet with to get your program um, implemented, or who do we need to meet to get that program into their email so they'll know what it is that we're representing? That's what I'm saying. They need to make a connection in their town for you to present United Hood Nation. Who would that connection be in their town?
it's whoever they have the most influence over. So if you're a Crip or a Blood, being a gang member, if you have influence over other Crips and Bloods, then that's who they need to meet with. If you are a community-based organization in a consortium or collaborative or collective, then that's who you need to meet with. If you know the mayor or the city council person or the neighborhood council person, then that's who you need to meet with. Whoever you know best that you have influence over in your circle of concern and your circle of interest, then that's who you actually need to meet with. Because collectively we have to bring them all together and then make certain demands on our tax-paying dollars so that we can get from our tax dollars to set it create two jobs and the 9 business contracts so that we recycle in our own communities and solve our own problems.
Absolutely.
We do it
So then there it is. We get a
collective
relationship. Yeah, there it is. We get the.
structure. Have that structure.
Okay. I think your sound is going out a little bit, Brad. But the point is, we get a relationship with the shot callers of the neighborhoods we are addressing. So the Bloods, Crips, you get the shot callers, those who you know. He said somebody you know, and say we're creating the United Hood Nation entrepreneurial financial thing. So letting us about us getting money in the way that we don't have to look over our head and over our shoulders and see what's what may or may not be coming. So we're getting money legitimately, legally, so we can not be worried about things, right? So then you need a relationship with the mayor's office. He said, if you have one, create one. If you don't have one, create one. That's what it said. And then the neighborhood council, the neighborhood association. So we need to do our homework, then contact me so we can contact Brad, and then we'll have a meeting with them because it's imperative that these people start connecting. Go ahead, Brad. Okay. Okay. So, Terrell, would you like to say anything on that?
Well, my my base that everybody, my basic premise that everybody knows something they have and and they can want some.
I'm only getting every other word. Is it just me?
I know it's kind of going in and out, Brad. And then Terrell has started to talk too, so I don't know. But the main thing, let's get everybody together in our neighborhoods. You know who's running your communities. The mayor's office, the police department, the neighborhood gang members, the shot callers. We gotta now be, I don't know what name we would call ourselves, but we're the cavalry. We're coming to save our people. We're coming to save our communities. And so we want to bring love and everything. Okay, who's that talking? Brad, you get ready to talk.
Yeah. Apparently, I don't have Wi-Fi capacity
Okay, go ahead. We hear
on
you.
my phone.
Okay, Rita. Are you talking? I don't know. But listen, y'all, we got the message. We're here to serve. We're going deeper and wider into our communities, and we're bringing all the access to our communities. You know, we have all the top leaders here with Brad Carson
Yeah, my
and
thing is
with
start where you are, and everybody knows somebody. Start exactly where you are, just from a biblical view. The root, you, you go to Judaism, then you go.
start where you are. I like that. So that's like a home-based business type of thing. Start where you are. I started my choir in our apartment complex in 1990. Had over 20 something children. Same thing in 1972. I started a choir in our neighborhood on 116th between Main and San Pedro. Had over 20 something kids. So start where you are. I agree with you, Brad. So let's start where we are, providing the things that our community needs, aligning with the people who provides them within each community. Every city, every state has legislation. They have public policy. They have everything, regulations, and we just need to get involved. That's all. All right. Any closing remarks? Without any further ado, I'm going to turn it over to the hands of our brothers. Let them go ahead and give their closing remarks, and we'll see you all soon. Wayne, closing remarks. I guess everybody's closed down already. Okay. Well, without any further ado, I'm Lady Crystal Davis Wells, known as Elder Crystal, rounding us all up for this summit. We're summing it all up: Leadership Conference, Family Love Festival, Family Love Ball, Willie Davis Day Weekend. It's all happening in Los Angeles and in Las Vegas. So y'all stay tuned and get your tickets. We have packages available. So I need you to call me 559-997-4313, 559-997-4313. I'll connect you with all of these brothers and everybody else that's connected with our network. You will not be disappointed. Sponsors do the same thing. 559-997-4313. You can advertise with us and get in our souvenir program book. 559-997-4313. I'm telling you now because you don't want to regret the fact that you missed it after December has come and gone. So you want to get in now because we've got about 3 weeks left, and this is our $1 million mark that we're making this year. And it's not only just $1 million. I told them we were investing in real estate. We have real estate. We have um, real estate. We have music. We have film, and then we have the music. So there's so many ways that our millions are coming. So y'all just get involved with what you have and get your portion of the million. Peace, love, light, and honor. Glory to the Most High Yah, and we'll see you soon. FamilyLoveFestival.com. 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 Lessons learned, jobs create peace, United Hood Nation, and the Empire for the Youth with Wayne Lyons. Okay, Wayne, give us our
Yeah,
closing remarks.
Yeah, I just wanted to say what we're doing is amazing. Just bringing people together to teach them about self-empowerment. So learning about knowledge of self, how to love, how to care, how to nurture yourself, nurture your community, and being connected in community with support, with resources, and just bringing it all together. When we work in unity, that's when power arrives. So just working in power, working in God's name, and just continuing to represent God's family, God's people. And like we mentioned, on Sundays, if you guys want to join me, I have a live Zoom session called the Lions Den Book Club. You could join in. All you have to do is go to stem2stream.org, and that's STEM, the number 2, and then stream, STREAM.org. MMM with 3 M's.org, stemtostream.org. You can get the Zoom link right there and just continue to believe in yourself. That's more than anything. And then love will find you. So those are my closing remarks. God is love, and love conquers all.
Praise the Lord. That's beautiful, Trigger. I always look forward to hearing that from you. All right, everybody, you know what it is. Family love. Stay together. All right. Peace.
Shalom.